Welcome back to NPR. Today we have with us Sarabeth, Ingle, and Cortney Heaton, who are expert English students from Shawnee High School who are studying the art of rhetoric. Now, Cortney and Sarabeth, tell us about the children's era.
Margaret Sanger in New York City in March 1925 gave a speech on making sure people are healthy and really wanted children before having them in order for a healthier, more fit future for their children.
We have learned a technique called diddles, which stands for diction, imagery, details, language, and sentence structure. The three that stood out most to us in this piece were diction, imagery, and sentence structure. So let me start by telling you a little bit about diction. She used huge words like philanthropy, and she used enormous instead of just saying big or large. This word choice shows that she isn't just on the larger side. It's huge. It's enormous. Preceding is more official and intelligent sounding than following or after. Indecent shows it's not just not okay or kind of off. It shows that something is awful and should not be done. Let me tell you about imagery. She gives details so you can picture the children, the playrooms, the nurseries, the parents, and playsets. She makes sure she describes them in a positive way to make them sound necessary and important, because this is the children's era.
Along with these images, she also compares kids to a garden and makes you imagine the kids having to be tended to daily or they'll not live life to the full potential. She also brings up jail chaos and kids not knowing what's going on, and you imagine how confused the kids are when they are brought into life unprepared. In her sentence structure, she uses sentences that are generally short and to the point. There's a lot of hyphens she uses, and she asks questions very often and answers them with her own opinion.
So the real question is, was her speech effective? No, nothing has changed. No one is trying to make a difference for the greater good. No one really cared what she had to say, and that's still true today. Her speech was also very difficult to follow. It was confusing to see what exactly she was talking about and where.
She proposes unrealistic ideas to fix something that really can't be controlled. She does give good reasoning to why she believes what she does, but to get what she wants, she'd have to take people's freedoms away. They just start having kids in places other than hospitals and hiding it. Then their children wouldn't even be registered or life complications could occur.
Well, you have a very convincing argument. Thank you so much, Cortney and Sarabeth, and thank you to our listeners on NPR. See you next week.